Hey guys, what's up? So, today we're top best rated tweets, 5, 11, 12, 13, and 14. The first tweet is called Alt List, and this supports iOS 9 and up. It's a developer library intended to be a more lightweight and modern alternative to app lists. So, it provides an easier way to present an application list from your preference bundle or application. So, you can have a list in which one application can be selected, a list which every application has to switch that has to be toggled, a list which every application has a subpage that can have a specific application-specific preferences. And the advantages over app lists is that it's more lightweight, stock-like implementation, more simple to use, more simple to customize, do not rely on communication to Springboard or Rocket Bootstrap, and it's native support for search bars, alphabetic, indexing, and more. So it's an app list alternative. Made by OPA 334. Next tweak by OPA 334 is called Choicey. It's basically a tweet configurator, not a jailbreak touch and bypass. It could technically be used as one. It allows you to disable or enable processes and tweets for your certain applications. So this is great if some tweets are like messing up with other applications. You could disable them. Sometimes a tweet that crashes and reads your jailbreak by the tweets you have interacting with this. If you turn all the tweets off, it could fix that jailbreak. It could, like I said, it could work as a jailbreak detach and bypass. It's not made as one. It could be used as one. So supports iOS 10 and 14. Switch from app list to alt list, because obviously that's developers alt list. Fixes several problems with the application section. So I'm guessing now if you install this, it's going to make you install alt list now. That's just my guess. This is called Aquarius and Beautify the lock screen player. Next is called Drag Enabler, supports iOS 11 and 13, enables the iPad drag and drop feature for iPhones. It's called A Shields and protects apps and control center with Face ID or Touch ID. This tweak is called PassBy, supports iOS 9 to 14. Open source tweak gives you many passcode customization options. Next is called Checkra1n and brings dynamic home screen layout configuration system for iOS users. You have these features right here. This week is called Maple 2 and charge animations and banners for iOS 13. This week is called UPIP and it was picture-in-picture native YouTube app. This week is called Emoji Forecast. Use emoji to display the weather at the position of time and carrier in the status bar. This week is called Battery Info Faker and modify the battery usage to display of each app. This week is called Return to Sender 3. Return key to act as a send key when quick replying with third-party applications and messages. This week is called Hestia. It's a global jailbreak detach and bypass. This week is called Confirm Rotate and Hate Auto Rotate. So basically this tweak will confirm with you every time you rotate your phone. So a small prompt will appear to let you decide if you want to auto rotate or not. And this week is called libtweak email, sends emails via code. And this week is called libcrashsend, library for developers to request permission. This week is called lib notifications and native app notification library that works outside of Springboard, supports iOS 8 to 14. This is called auto redial and now adds iOS 14.3 support at me black hat tweets. So it auto redials busy lines, supports iOS 13.6. So in some countries this be counted as spam. If you in the country law doesn't allow you to use this tweak, you just at your own risk. You have been warned. I won't be taking responsibility for your doings. So same here. I guess it would basically redial when the user is not picking calls. This is called 1-1, your device, your way. This is called Dual Clock and 2 time zones on the lock screen. This tweak is called Store Switcher 2, adds a button to switch account in the App Store page, iOS 11 and up. This is called Conditional Wi-Fi 4, and if you have a game that shows ads every time you die, but you still want to stream Spotify or Apple Music, and block the apps from accessing Wi-Fi to show ads, this is the perfect tweak. It basically allows you to turn off Wi-Fi for whatever application you guys want it for. So it does restrict certain apps from accessing Wi-Fi. Like I said, iOS 12. The note that does not make them currently fall back to cellular. So if you do turn off Wi-Fi, if you have Wi-Fi on and you turn off Wi-Fi for an app or a game, it's not going to go back to cellular data. It's going to stay using that Wi-Fi. And since the Wi-Fi is off for it, it's going to have no connection at all. So if it's just perfect for like offline games, to turn off, like I said, turn off the Wi-Fi for them so you won't get prompted with ads. Because most apps or games, they use a server to get the ads. That's how they make money. You know what I mean? So most of them, if you turn off the Wi-Fi, they can't have ads because they can't reach the server. This tweak is called Restriction, and I'll just be really careful with this tweak. It gives like an ultimate guest mode, kind of like Mac. I did hear of this actually messing up some people's devices, and they weren't able to get back to their original, device. So kind of just like Mac, you create a guest account. So if someone wants to use their phone and you don't let them snoop over your stuff, you can get a guest account which kind of like shows like it's basically it's like a Mac, how you create like a different user setup. It's just like this for iPhone. This feature is called Curation, supports iOS 9 to 14. You can enable rotation over all applications. This feature is called MI Import media directly from the Music app. This feature is called App Firewall, and take control of apps network access with App Firewall. This feature is called No IT Music Playlist Panel, and that allows remove the playlist panel to the YouTube Music application button, bottom view when media is playing. This feature is called Smart Network 2, and this tweak does split into two parts. So as a Wi-Fi list that connects and fetches all the non-network connected networks and fetches all the passwords for them, and you also can share those passwords. And the second part is basically we get notified from a list of selected apps with notification when an app launch is on using mobile data. So this is called CocoaTop 64 GUI Process Viewer for iOS 10 and 13. This is called Cider, and aims to bring modern UI to Cydia while keeping the same familiar design we loved and grown over the years. It's called Slide Delete 12, delete Cydia apps just like normal applications. It's called Sekel, quickly glance at your up nets info from the lock screen. This feature called Support the Unsupported Revive, allows iPhones to use unsupported charging accessories. This feature called Device ARM64 dual boot tether downgrades on device. Also be careful with this tweak because you could get into a boot loop. I actually did using this tweak. This is called Settings Widget, modernize your settings. And the last tweak is called Play Hour, and customize the music player on the lock screen with colors of the music you listen to. And the last tweak is called Bundles XII, and it allows you to see the bundle IDs of all applications installed on your device. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.